us a good place to live. Together, we make a difference and reflect what's unbelievably good about our community. At Southern Heritage Bank, our strong roots make us good neighbors. Thank you for allowing us to serve you in the past and future. SouthernHeritageBank.com. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank. Member FDIC.
The Mix 1041 News Desk brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. It's 1041. Good morning, everybody. It is coming up on 7:03 local and state news from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk. We welcome you. We're on Mix 1041. We're on MixTV.tv. We are also already turned the air on. Okay, I mean, you know. How are you? Come on in. It's been a week, so.
It's been a great week.
Well, I mean, I thought maybe you'd have some gifts, some flowers, something.
No, I was hoping for a few more days.
Excuse me?
I was hoping for a few more days.
Oh, were you? Bridget, I'm going to interview the governor this morning. They called late yesterday afternoon. And so Governor Bill Lee, well, we're going to have a very timely interview with the governor. So what I'm doing, I'm going to tape the interview after the show, the morning show, or you know what? I'm just getting over COVID, which, by the way, I thought was over. I thought the president said it was over. What happened to that? He said on 60 Minutes it was over.
But you're going to keep dragging it out.
Yeah.
Single-handedly.
Now here, hey, memo, if you see me around town, just assume I still have COVID, okay? Just stay away. All right. Anyway, well, I'm over it.
Good. Let's get past it. Let's go. Let's go forward.
Bridget, thank you, Getty. And Bridget was hoping it would claim my life.
Yes.
So anyway, we're going to interview the governor after the show. We're going to play it at 4 and 5 o'clock this afternoon. Mix 1041 and on MixTV.tv. But if you missed the interview on the radio, you can go back and watch it anytime, MixTV.tv. But no kidding, it is a very timely interview with the governor coming up today. You can hear it or see it at 4 and 5 today. All right, let's go to WTVC Channel 9. They report a bill working its way through the state legislature will shield educators from being penalized for not using the preferred pronoun of a student. Under the bill, teachers or employees of a public school are not required to use a pronoun that's not consistent with the student's biological sex. The teacher or employee of the public school is insulated from civil liability and adverse employment action under the bill. The bill passed the K-12 subcommittee on Tuesday. Also, out of the state legislature and their session, WKR in Nashville, reporting that some lawmakers are hoping to ease the burden on mothers and families in the state. Senator Farrell Hale of Gallatin, the Republican, and Representative Johnny Garrett, a Republican of Goodlettsville, have put forth companion bills in the House and Senate that would forever make baby diapers, listen to this, baby diapers, infant formula, and baby wipes tax exempt forever. It's estimated to cost the state $16.7 million in tax revenue per year, according to the state's Fiscal Review Committee. Got another one here. We got another state story. A lot happening, of course, with the legislature in progress. And by the way, Senator Adam Lowe going to join us tomorrow. He's going to come give us an update. Here's another one. All members of the State Senate Education Committee voted to approve a ban on TikTok on state college and university campuses. Now, Bridget, who is very active on TikTok, is very relieved that it's just at state colleges and universities. It does not include her home school, where she's enrolling now. The law prohibits campus internet networks from providing access to any video platform owned by a company headquartered outside the U.S. Let me. Is this news and comment?
No.
Can we, what?
No.
It's not? Yeah.
Shouldn't be.
Well, good luck. Okay? Good luck blocking it. Good luck banning it. All right, that's about it. All right, so, Bridget, I tell you what, let's get a check of the streets at 7:07.
Okay, this Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. Don Ledford GMC and Buick in Cleveland says it's time to love what you drive, so they say yes to low interest rates and 90 days until your first payment. For February, they are offering 2.9% APR financing for 60 months on any light-duty Sierra truck and 3.9% APR financing for 60 months on any Buick SUV. That's at Don Ledford Cleveland on North Lee Highway. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. So far, things are looking great out there. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Rid of Pest mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the HHM text line. This traffic report is brought to you by Waste Connections of Cleveland. They work with the communities and businesses they serve to make sure that all forms of waste are handled in ways that are reliable for their customers, safe for their employees, and respectful of the environment. Visit them online at wasteconnections-clevelandtn.com.
All right, it's time for your Hardee's Wake Up. And at Hardee's, there's a Hardee's near you. You can bite into the new Philly cheesesteak menu at Hardee's. They have an all-new Philly cheesesteak burrito. Well, it's a good idea. It's folded eggs. Now, how do you fold an egg? You ever tried doing that?
Well, maybe.
Maybe that I now have more superpower COVID. What do you call those things? See, now I've got COVID brain. I'm going to blame that for the next 20 years.
Yeah.
Well, what it's those superpower COVID. Let's just say that. So you can now you can fold eggs with a single fold. Thinly sliced ribeye. Now we're talking. Fire roasted onions and peppers. You can leave them off. And then melty cheese. Oh, come on now, baby. Served in a warm flour tortilla. Visit Hardee's and feed your happy today. And Hardee's, there's one near you in the area. Good morning.
Bite this network with an urgent weekend morning update. You can go back to sleep.
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology, mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
There's only one thing better than the Philly cheesesteak. The Philly cheesesteak breakfast burrito. That's sliced ribeye, roasted peppers, onions, melty cheese sauce, and fluffy eggs, all wrapped in a fresh tortilla. Bite into the new Philly cheesesteak menu. Download the app and join My Rewards for exclusive offers.
Our slogan is better mattress, better price. And at Mermaid, we really do believe that because we use the highest quality of foams, the highest quality of intercoils that go into the mattresses, and we have the highest quality people working for us. We have a number of employees that have been with us for up to 30 years, and we're very proud of that fact.
We're here at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland.
We are here with great service.
We're here.
We're here.
We're here.
We're here with great deals.
We're here for you.
So come get huge Nissan savings when you shop Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland and Cleveland-Nissan today. Home of the exclusive lifetime warranty.
Did you know 4 out of every 10 pills contain a potential lethal dose of fentanyl? 2 salt-sized grains of fentanyl can kill. Talk to your kids today about the risks of fentanyl. ATS The Bridge, speaking out against drugs, speaking up with a message of hope. Visit atsthebridge.org today.
Hey, it's Josh with Wholesale Supply. Our team members have been serving the Southeast with the best plumbing, electrical, and HVAC products for the past 75 years. Founded in Cleveland, Tennessee, Wholesale Supply has everything you need, from water heaters to kitchen faucets, from lighting to septic tanks. We literally sell it all. Don't believe me? Stop by one of our 32 stores across the Southeast and check it out for yourself. And tell them Josh sent you. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open Monday through Friday and open to the public.
A high of 77 and a low of 52 this evening with a 40% chance of rain showers late this evening. And then for tomorrow, cloudy skies during the morning, a 50% chance of rain showers during the afternoon with a high of 59 and a low of 52 tomorrow evening. And then on Saturday, a 60% chance of rain showers with a high of 60. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 67 degrees.
This weather forecast is brought to you by PhD Pharmacy, Keith Street near Harrison Pike. Free delivery within a 50-mile radius of Cleveland. Call Gina Mosier Patterson today at 423-614-6650.
All right, so good morning. It is 7:13, and much to my surprise, Bridget. I was feeling kind of bad last Wednesday, and I barely could talk.
Yeah.
No, was that Thursday?
It was Thursday. Yeah.
And so, anyway, I started, feeling pretty rough, but I thought, well, it's just a normal day, just another brick in the load from carrying these people on my back I've been doing this program for 20 years this year. And so I took a COVID test, and I told Jennifer, she said, well, take a COVID test. So she got one out of mothballs that we had down in the bunker, which I didn't know I had any. By the way, you realize you can get free COVID tests? Did you know that? And then I started talking to some doctor friends of mine, and I understand it's still around, but the president said it was all over. He said last September on 60 Minutes that we were done with this.
But you brought it back.
Don't call it a comeback. We've been in it for years. So, but, it wasn't like last time. I went home for 4 months. So, it was pretty bad the first couple days. But again, I want you, if you see me in public, assume that I have COVID for about the next 20 years.
Got
it. Thank you. And I believe we have someone on the phone calling to welcome me back. Is that right? Good morning, sir.
Are you back, or is this a recording?
No, it's me. We're live.
Look, I just love how when I talked to you last week, you said, yeah, I'll be back Tuesday. It's not as bad as it was last time. I'll be back Tuesday. And now it's Thursday. And so you got out of bicycling over at the YMCA and sent Bridget over there to do that.
No, Bridget did not get on a bicycle. Let's be clear here, okay?
Well, but she still had to go over there.
Yeah,
and you know she hates doing that kind of stuff. So now, if you would have just kept this going for about another week or two, you'd have been on your summer sabbatical for 4 months and wouldn't have been back until August. So, I'm thankful. Have we made it clear? Have we cleared it up yet? Are you actually going to be at the Empty Stocking Fund in December?
Well, that's a question mark there. We'll just see how it goes now. We're joined by Commissioner Josh Rogers. I'm surprised that you could fit us in after all of your television appearances a couple of nights ago. My goodness.
Jeez.
The only show you weren't on was Entertainment Tonight, and I asked Mary Hart when you were going to be on.
Stop it. Look, I am just thankful that the commission voted 14-0 to honor Ryan Howard the other day. It's a great honor, and it is all about her, and it's about her accomplishments, and it's all about the kids and, the young people of Bradley County. Ryan is such a great role model for all these people, and as everybody in your listening audience knows, I've got 3 daughters of my own, and for them to have a role model such as Ryan to look up to be able to kind of strive to be like, and whatever profession they choose in their life, it's a great day in Bradley County, and just thankful that we have such a great ambassador such as Ryan Howard, and it's thankful for my friend Representative Raper and Commissioner Denny Collins to bring this forward, and thankful that we're able to pass this week, and hopefully we'll be seeing a sign pretty soon.
Yeah, it's a wonderful thing the Bradley County Commission did a couple of days ago, I guess Tuesday, and she is a wonderful, wonderful young woman who accomplished something that has never been accomplished in our history, and that is she was a number one draft pick by a professional.
Number one overall.
Yeah, number one overall.
Number one overall.
Yeah, number one pick. Why don't you interrupt me again? That'd be good. And anyway, now I say I'm getting a little COVID brain here, Bridget, and
yep, that's what I figured was going to happen.
Continuing, you know, I don't know how long I'm going to be here either. I may still about 7:18, which is about 30 seconds.
Perfect.
You think?
Yes.
Bridget was not happy to see me, by the way. I did not get the welcome I thought I'd get.
Hey, well, I just listened to her weather report, and that's probably the best weather report I've ever heard her give. You know, when it rains, you know, she's on it. You know, 60%, 50%, 40%. But when they start saying snow, it gets jittery. You know, so hopefully with this weather that we've got, there won't be any more snow coming our way anytime soon, and hopefully this rain will clear up. But looking for good weather this weekend.
All right, Commissioner Josh Rogers, well, I guess thanks for calling. You really added nothing to the broadcast, but thank you for calling anyway.
Hey, listen, I'm glad that you're back. You know, I'm glad that it wasn't too bad like it was last time. You know, I don't really think last time was very bad. I just think you milked it for all of it.
Hey, I got the governor. I'm interviewing the governor at, well, we're taping the interview after the show. He's got something to do. Who knows? And then we're going to air it at 4 and 5 this afternoon. So, anyway, there you go. Well, anything you want me to say to him for you?
Good. No, just tell him keep up the great work and get that get all that money out for all the roads here in East Tennessee. And get Bradley County the money so we can start paving and striping lines. So,
won't you get on the road? How about that, Commissioner Josh Rogers? Oh, yeah. Pump this bad boy up right now, B. Come on.
Yeah, I'm out at Brooklyn. Now I'm down in Tribeca, right next to the narrow.
From Lookout Mountain to Cleveland. From Red Bank to Collegedale. Luxury lives here.
Chattanooga Auto Square is your home for premium luxury automobiles.
And we have the largest selection in all of Chattanooga of pre-owned vehicles from every major brand.
Chattanooga Auto Square, Jaguar, Land Rover, Porsche, Infiniti.
Luxury lives here.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight. .com. Bank account's too low? Check into cash. So where do you go? .com. Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. Boom, boom.
Direct Primary Care Associates, your place for health care. Fast access and on-time visits with no deductibles and no copays. The one-on-one time with a member of the talented staff makes going to the doctor a better experience. Direct Primary Care Associates offers telemedicine services and can do all routine labs. Check out all the ways Direct Primary Care Associates can help you and your family at directpca.com or call them at 650-4831. Direct Primary Care Associate. It's not insurance, it's health care.
Hey listeners, there's a new Buzz Tuesdays at noon. The voice of We the People. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Tuesdays on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
Morning, everybody. My name is Doug Vierthaler, General Manager of Cleveland Ford. As you can see, the long-awaited construction build has begun. We are definitely, so everybody knows in the community, expanding to support and to service the community. When you pull in, it looks a little bit confusing. We are open during business. Everybody should know that we have a bunch of new Fords in inventory. We have Broncos, we have F-150s, as well as a bunch of orders coming in weekly and monthly. If you need anything, you can reach me. My name is Doug Vierthaler. Look forward to to talking to y'all soon.
Peyton Southeastern is hiring. You have the potential to earn over $21 an hour with new progressive pay rates. A $2 night shift premium, plus you're eligible to earn a $5,000 stay bonus. Peyton's in Cleveland has open interviews every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 to 11 a.m. and then from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland. The burden of chronic pain, no matter the source, can have a crippling effect on our daily lives. If you suffer from pain in your joints, back, or neck, call the team at Interventional Pain Consultants. They will treat the source of the problem so you can increase your activity and enjoy life again. Interventional Pain Consultants has 3 locations in East Tennessee to serve you. They are proud to welcome back to Cleveland Bradley Central alum Dr. Josh Hare. Call today to schedule an appointment. 423-339-9581 or visit IPCTennessee.com.
TV.TV. We're on Talk 101.3 The Buzz, and we are on your phone and mobile devices through the free Mix 1041 app. A free download at mymix1041.com. Don't forget, it is the region portion of the high school basketball tournaments, beginning with the girls tomorrow night, boys on Saturday night, and for the first time in several years, we have got 6 teams. All 3 of our local high schools, Bridget, are involved. All 6 teams are in, and we're going to be very busy the next couple of days.
Yeah, that's right. Lots of basketball to be played over the next several days. Very proud of our 3 local teams.
All right, let's get a check of our Simmons Bank celebration list. What do you got?
Okay, happy birthday to Clay Shoemaker, who is 22 today. His mom sent that in to us earlier this morning.
How old are his parents? That's the question.
No.
My goodness.
Also, my friend Christy Mason is having a birthday today. Good morning, Christy. Happy birthday. Preston Carroll.
Former Christy Carroll?
Mm-hmm, that's right.
So, I wonder how old Christy is.
I don't know.
She's older than me, I know that. Well, anyway, happy birthday, Christy. And by the way, and I say this every year, but you are the reason, Christy, that Bridget did not make the cheerleading team at Bradley. So,
she was a great cheerleader.
Didn't you make one of them?
Back in the day. Huh?
Didn't you make one of them? The chess team had you on as a cheerleader, or what was it? The home ec? Was that it? You were cheering the home ec students?
That was it.
I wasn't sure.
Happy birthday, Christy. Preston Carroll is 11 today, a 5th grader, and he is a good student, loves basketball and baseball. His mom and dad very proud of him. Happy birthday, Preston. And then Beth Brady is having a birthday today, works over at Bank of Cleveland.
And here's the story of a woman named Beth Brady. You know, so I still got my singing voice despite the COVID. COVID couldn't defeat me.
Good. Okay.
Got that COVID! I kept saying around the house. I got tired of that, let me tell you.
Sure.
Got that COVID!
Hey. All right, call in your birthdays and wedding anniversaries.
Well, it's not a joke.
We'll take those on the Volunteer Ridipest Mix line, 614-6499. You can text us at that same number on the HHM text line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. Simmons Bank gives you more for a better banking experience with convenience in mind.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
Well, before the news, I had to go at, I actually watched you guys at Scooter's Coffee yesterday. Scooter's Coffee, the official coffee of Mix Mornings. And, you know, I'm surprised Claudia wanted to have it with me not being able to be there. But how'd it go?
She was very excited that you weren't there.
Well, no, she was all happy about everything.
We had a great time yesterday. They are wonderful hosts, and we saw lots of our listeners come by yesterday. We gave away a lot of great prizes as well. So, yeah, it was a great morning there. Scooter's Coffee.
Anybody try the cinnamon rolls?
Yes, Dwayne and Austin both got a cinnamon roll.
You know, our comeback in Austin lays out, but we finally have a professional running the television end of the broadcast, which is Gideon Ratcliffe, finally. So
Gideon was there with us yesterday.
what did they think of the cinnamon roll? They like them?
Oh, they loved it.
Well, of
yes.
course you're going to say that. I mean, this is a paid announcement. We can't trust you. I'll tell you like it is, people. All right. Hey, a couple of quick stories here. Yeah, here's a program reminder. I'm going to be interviewing the governor, taping it actually this morning, and then we're going to air the entire unedited. Now, just because we're taping it, folks, we ain't editing it. Okay. It's not like some of these shows you see. Well, it's going to be like the old hard copy. It's just going to be out there, baby. Now, see, we don't need to be talking. Really?
Hard
we
copy.
Can't talk like this.
I haven't heard that in years.
And then interview the governor. That ain't happening. That's not nice. Governor Bill Lee will join me at 4. We're going to air it at 4 and 5 this afternoon. And then it'll be on mixtv.tv. So looking forward to that. Got a lot to talk about. It's a very, very timely interview. Also, the state legislature looking at a bill that would shield educators from being penalized for not using the preferred pronoun of a student. There's a couple of legislators, a lot of state news this morning, a couple of legislators who have put forth a bill that would forever make baby diapers, infant formula, and baby wipes tax exempt in the volunteer state from now on. Those stories and more in full detail at the top of the hour.
This news update brought to you by Cleveland Plywood Company, 2700 20th Street Northeast in Cleveland.
So we're joined by Jay and Brittany Hagee, Tanner Hortzmeyer. It's Allon Planning Partners. So during economic uncertainty, how do people? We're joined by Jay and Brittany Hagee, Tanner Hortzmeyer. It's Allon Planning Partners. So during economic uncertainty, how do people know, which are the best investments for them?
Yeah,
that's a great question.
Great question.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and that goes back to purpose. That always goes back to what are these funds? What's the goal? What's the purpose for the funds that we're talking about?
Purpose-based planning.
Because if we're doing purpose-based planning, you probably have some short-term goals and you probably have some long-term goals.
And those goals will change.
Maybe the short-term goals need to be in something more liquid. Maybe it needs to be a year-long CD or, cash accounts or savings or money market accounts or something like that. But long-term goals, if you're 20 years away from retiring, it's okay to have a long-term mindset on that. So what we do when folks ask me, how do I know what investments I should be invested in? We're not trying to always pick the best investment and put all your money into that for that time, right? Because timing the market is a mistake. If you try to time the market all the time, you're going to lose. It's time in the market. So if we wanted to take each goal and isolate that for buckets of money that we can then put a specific investment in each bucket, so that way you have the experience that you need to get to the goal that you have. So it's all about purpose. So it's not really, hey, should I be in this investment or should I be in that investment? It's what's the purpose for the money that we're talking about here, and we can separate that out and have different investments and different approaches for different goals.
And that's a big thing we talk about is plan with purpose, plan for purpose, and plan on purpose. So we're intentional, we're strategic, and it all of that matters. We do it for a reason, for a purpose, right? So that's
I was going to ask Tanner, diversification, right? Isn't that a big part of why we do what we do?
Yeah, absolutely. I was going to actually mention something too. When someone asks okay, what investment should I be in? That's very individualized, right, and specific in nature, and something that we make sure of is that not every single client that we have is just a cookie cutter. Hey, that's kind of one stop, one size fits all type of approach. And so to even answer that question is very subjective in nature.
Very individualized.
Very individualized. And so diversification in every environment, but especially this type of environment is everything, right?
It's key.
Yeah, it is absolutely key. So.
And that's kind of like there's layers of it too. There's layers of diversification. It's not just stocks and bonds, right? Yeah. There's even within each of those, there's kind of furthering diversification, and that's a whole nother conversation.
So we need to give me 3 seconds here. Tanner, teach us the 5 asset classes.
Yeah. So we talk about stocks, bonds, commodities, real estate, and cash, right? So at the end of the day, Whether you're talking with us, whether you're talking with Jimmy down the street or Tommy on the corner,
Yeah.
you've got 5 areas where your money can be invested into, right? And so stocks, bonds, commodities, real estate, and cash.
Yeah, so if we look at 5 asset classes, that's how we diversify to make sure that you have exposure that's right for your specific goals and that purpose that you have over those 5 asset classes. So I think diversification, and especially in a volatile market, is going to keep you out of a lot of trouble. That's what we want to see. Yeah.
Joined by Jay and Brittany Hagee, Tanner Hortzmeyer, Allon Planning Partners. You mentioned the 15-month cycle normally of a bear market. So
it's the average.
So the average, but eventually the market will correct. Is that right? Is that right?
Eventually, it's going to correct.
Historically, it has. Yeah.
Yeah,
sure.
and so what we need to know, if you make these knee-jerk reactions and try to go all in or all out at any one time, you're going to miss some of the best days in the market, because typically it's near the end of bear market cycles that you get the biggest increases in your accounts. It's just statistically proven. You can see it one overall. And I've got some statistics here I wanted to talk about, because we need to understand that good days happen even in bad markets. Missing the best days. So I did a study from 1992 to 2021. So it's about a 30-year period. If you were fully invested but missed the best 10 days of the market, if you missed the best 10 days of the market, how much of effect would that have on your account? You would have 54% less out of 30 years.
Think about that.
So you would have
days.
54% less if you missed the best 10 days out of 30 years. That's why you can't make knee-jerk reactions and say, I'm all in or I'm all out at this point in time. It's dollar cost averaging over time. It's proper positioning and making sure that we're right. So I want to make sure that folks know that, hey, some of the best days happen on the tail end of bear markets. And when that cycle is over, we're going to see some increases. And if you're all out, you've missed that.
Missed your opportunity
That's
to
an amazing statistic.
This is where financial planning is everything, right? Because a lot of people are just kind of going about these types of decisions on their own, and they're kind of flying by the seat of their pants and don't have a plan. Whereas working with someone like us that are building these holistic plans in nature, we're not only giving you that advice, but we're your financial coach and saying, hey, we understand that times are crazy and volatile, and we understand the emotion of it all. And let's stick to the script, right? Let's stick to the plan.
And a big part of that is being independent and fiduciary advisors. And that is who we are at our firm. We're independent. We're not linked to some big brokerage house that we have to sell certain quotas or products. That's not what we do. We're independent on purpose, by purpose, intentionally. That is how we chose to be.
You are you're there for the client. You're there for the people who come to you. So how do you know? Final question: how do you know when to pull the trigger and buy or sell a portion in this market environment?
Yeah, and that's really goes back to the financial professional conversation and the benefits of working with someone who's independent and fiduciary, because all we're trying to do is help balance those emotions in our clients, making sure that they're positioned correctly. You know, Vanguard did a study not too long ago that showed the potential value add a fiduciary advisor gives, and it's about 3% a year onto your portfolio.
And a big portion of that had to do with behavioral coaching.
Most of it was behavioral coaching, making sure you did not make the wrong decisions at the wrong times. The rest had to do about income planning and making sure you're taking out of the right buckets at the right time when that time comes. And then tax efficiency is huge. Making sure if someone's not doing tax planning with you, you probably should talk to a separate advisor. But we always coach our clients on these things. Control what you can't control. We can't control the cycles of the market. We can control how we're positioned, right? You can't avoid all risk. Because listen, even if you have all of your money in cash in the backyard, inflation's eating it alive, right? You just don't feel the effect till you go to the grocery store and try to buy a dozen eggs, right?
That's right.
Yeah, and so control what you can control. You can't avoid all risk, and plan for the unexpected, because it will happen. Like, make sure you have a good financial plan put together. So if we can help with those behavioral modification areas with our clients, they're going to be much more stable and have much more peace in their financial plan.
It's Jay and Brittany Hagee, Tanner Hortzmeyer, Allon Planning Partners. And how do we get a hold of you? How can we reach you?
Go ahead and tell them, Tanner.
Yeah, so you can give us a call at our phone number, 423-315-1441. You can look us up on our website, allonplanning.com. We would love to have you and have a conversation. If you have any questions, just give us a call.
Investment advisory services are offered through Foundations Investment Advisors, a registered investment advisor.
There's only one thing better than the Philly cheesesteak. The Philly Cheesesteak Angus Thick Burger. That's sliced ribeye, roasted peppers, onions, melty cheese sauce, and char-broiled Angus beef. Bite into the new Philly Cheesesteak menu. Download the app and join My Rewards for exclusive offers.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one. And there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great. And their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Mix 104.1 and Honda Cleveland are giving one deserving firefighter in our area a chance to win a 2023 Honda Civic. Nominate your favorite firefighter today at mymix1041.com.
Thank you for calling Logan Thompson. This is Ashley.
You get a yearly checkup. Shouldn't your air? With your local Lennox dealer, regular care equals perfect air. With technology you can touch, comfortable air you can feel, and savings you can see. Not just perfect air, perfect for you air.
Call Dale's Heating and Air to upgrade your air today.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
Remember Me Senior Care is Cleveland's first assisted living and memory care neighborhood. They specialize in assisted living for those who are still active with a community of indoor and outdoor activities. They also provide memory care living for those who are facing life with dementia. Learn more online at remembermesc.com or call their office and set up an in-person visit at 423-473-3140. Remember Me Senior Care, a culture of care your loved one deserves.
Mixed Mornings on Mix TV is Southeast Tennessee's best way to stay informed about local news, sports, weather, and community events, as well as traffic conditions. Plus, you'll never miss a minute of the latest whimsical banter and rants by the one and only Steve Hartline. Who wrote this promo? Never miss a minute. Mixed Mornings on MixTV.tv. Weekdays 7 to 9. MixTV.tv. I'm going to find out who wrote this.
All right, so Bridget's about to bring you a record-breaking forecast, and now let's make sure you're on the right day and all of that. Your track record's not very good.
Oh, well, we know.
On the weather, and she hates Allison Pryor. Let's just put that out there. Well, yeah, you do, because
I love her.
You're jealous of her. Good morning, Beasley, Stephen Beasley, who texts me and want to know why you're still here. No, he was wanting to know where I've been. So.
Oh.
Beasley, I nearly died. That's the deal. So.
Keyword nearly.
Bridget's Church of God prayers. I still made it through. Okay, barely pulled through. Anyway. So I'll be milking this in, 10 years or something. Mermaid Mattress Weather Center, Roger Pickett.
Save up to $500 on Tempur-Pedic adjustable sets. Feel the customized support and comfort at Mermaid Mattress. Better mattress, better price.
For today, we'll have cloudy skies early in the day, partly cloudy by this afternoon. A slight chance of a rain shower today. A high of 78 and a low of 52 tonight with a few rain showers showers after midnight. And then for tomorrow, cloudy skies with occasional rain showers during the afternoon, a high of 60 and a low of 52 tomorrow evening. On Saturday, we'll have a 60% chance of rain showers throughout the day with a high of 59. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 67 degrees.
Aubrey's of Cleveland offers some of the most fresh and delicious foods in East Tennessee. Stop in tonight for dinner or order online at aubreysrestaurant.com. Click the Cleveland location and order there.
Bridget, I've got to say a good morning here. Hang on, let me get a little coffee.
Okay.
Because every time I think of this young man, or the young man's dad, I go to sleep. Instant narcolepsy. Hey, Owen Hutchins. Hey, Owen. Now, see, if I start hearing him, then there really are problems. Owen is the son of a man who, barely a man, he's basically a child. His dad is Johnny Hutchins, who I have known literally all my life. Literally all my life. Probably, he was born a week before me, and of course, we grew up at Faith Memorial Church, Brother Littlefield. And Owen, I hear that you listen now, and you got Dad listening. You got him away from KZ 106, which is a huge surprise. But anyway, no, Owen, have a great day, buddy. And I'm glad there's at least one smart one in the family. Your mother, your sister, and you. That's about it. And the rest of you, who knows? But anyway, good morning, buddy. 17 before the hour. Let's go to the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial. Imagine better health. This sport's sponsored by the Town Squire. Did you know the Town Squire has tuxedo rentals? Yes, they do. For weddings, proms, special occasions. Come in and check out their tux department. The Town Squire's been offering tux rentals for over 4 decades. Pick out a traditional style or a fashion trending tux in slim or ultra slim fit. They have it all. They have the latest colors and style to fulfill your rental needs for formal attire. They offer t-shirts to tuxedos at the Town Squire since 1977. Thank you for allowing them to serve your clothing needs all these years. The Town Squire in the Stewart Park Plaza at 1717 Key Street Northwest, Cleveland, Tennessee. Well, what a night in the SEC last night. Alabama gets a big win at South Carolina. In men's basketball, 78-76 in overtime. And Brandon Miller, you may remember him, especially you Walker Valley folks. Brandon Miller played at Cane Ridge High School. That's who Will Campbell's Walker Valley boys lost to in that sub-state last year. But Brandon Miller is now at Alabama. He's projected to be a number 3, maybe number 2 pick in the NBA draft this coming June. But Brandon scored a career-high 41 last night. Alabama over South Carolina, 78-76 in overtime in Columbia. But Brandon Miller, according to national reports this morning, and really yesterday, provided the gun that a teammate of his used to kill a woman, allegedly, in Alabama. Now, according to prosecutors in Tuscaloosa, Brandon Miller is not going to be charged in this. But there's much more on this story. So a lot swirling about the Alabama basketball program right now. Kentucky defeated Florida in Gainesville last night. It was a great game, actually, 82-74. North Carolina got a big win for their tournament hopes. I guess Paul Davis called his credit card number into TBN and prayed, I guess, 60. Call Paul and Jan. Bridget's over here. She's in the presence of Jehovah, right? You're still going back to the Lee deal over there. You need to go back, by the way. Of course, it's paused right now. They'll be back next week. It's fine. 63-59, North Carolina defeated Notre Dame. Samford over UTC last night, 75-70. As here we are, and, February 23rd, March Madness right around the corner. Mixed Madness presented by Kia of Cleveland right around the corner. How about a game tonight? My goodness. Lady Vols will host number 1 South Carolina in Knoxville. 7 o'clock tip-off. Pregame at 6:30 right here. Mix 104.1 and the Mix 104.1 app. That free download at mymix1041.com, presented by TVFCU. Lee University, big doubleheader tonight. Women and men, 6 o'clock at the Paul Dana Walker Arena against Union University, their longtime rivals. You can hear George Starr and Allon, the team. Talk 101.3 The Buzz and the Mix 104.1 app. Free download, mymix1041.com. Presented by CHI Memorial. Next couple of nights, very big for our local high school teams. It's the region tournament, and for the first time in many years, all 6 teams, that's the 3 girls and 3 boys teams, have all qualified for the region. So tomorrow night we begin the girls' night. Bradley will host Shelbyville, 7 o'clock, Mix 104.1 and the Mix app. Cleveland will host Franklin County. This is girls now, the Raider Arena. Franklin County tomorrow night, 7 o'clock. Talk 101.3 The Buzz in the Mix app. Walker Valley travels to Warren County, 8 o'clock Eastern Time tomorrow night. We'll have it 99.1 FM. Bridget with Dwayne Williams, and you know who his analyst is going to be tomorrow night?
Who?
Corey Lindbergh.
Oh, good.
Principal of Ocoee Middle. Corey will do a good job. No, they'll do good.
Yeah.
And tomorrow night, 8 o'clock Eastern Time, Walker Valley at Warren County, 99.1 FM, and also on the Mix app. McMinn County, by the way, will travel to Coffee County girls tomorrow night. Then Saturday night, it's boys regional night. Bradley goes to Franklin County, 8 o'clock Eastern Time. We'll have it Talk 101.3 The Buzz and the Mix app. Walker Valley will go to Walker Valley boys at Warren County. So girls and boys going to play Warren over there Saturday night, 8 o'clock Eastern, 99.1 FM in the Mix app. Cleveland will host Coffee County on Saturday night. And that'll be 7 o'clock, Raider Arena. Coverage supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. By the way, the McMinn County Cherokees will host Shelbyville at 7 o'clock in Athens on Saturday night at 7. And we'll come back. Bobby Ludwig in just a moment.
Hey, it's Josh with Wholesale Supply. Our team members have been serving the Southeast with the best plumbing, electrical, and HVAC products for the past 75 years. Founded in Cleveland, Tennessee.
Bender Realty is helping to keep the community thriving during this pandemic by offering no-contact online tools for buyers and sellers in the real estate market.
Especially in this day and time with COVID, it makes a lot of the buyers are not wanting to get out and walk into someone else's home, and even sellers may not want people in their home. We can actually do a virtual tour with our phones and send it to our clients.
Walk through a property without having to actually be there and see all the intricacies of the property and the things that they may or may not want.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty. 472-2173. Bender-Realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature is brought to you by Simply Bank.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Bridgestone and Firestone tire dealers in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
Attention shoppers, learn more about our Picky Promise.
This produce looks amazing, and it smells so fresh. Food City is as picky about produce as I am, and that's hard to do. But they make it look easy with their Picky Promise. If it's ever not fresh, they'll replace it.
That's cool. And I thought their helpful certified butchers were the coolest thing about this place.
It's all here.
Nobody does food like Food City.
Bobby Ludwig's your Edward Jones financial advisor. Good morning, Bobby. How are you?
Hey, Steve. Good morning. Happy Thursday. I'm doing great.
And to you as well. What's up this morning?
Hey, markets were mixed yesterday. The Dow was down 84 points to close at 33,045. The S&P down just 6 points to close at 3,991. However, the NASDAQ up yesterday, up 14 points to close at 11,507. So mixed down Wall Street. Futures look up this morning. We'll report on it tomorrow, though. Back to you guys in the studio.
All right, Bobby Ludwig, your Edward Jones financial advisor. Bobby, how can people get in touch with you, come in, and bring you a gift?
That's right.
Didn't follow that
It's
one.
a gift. A gift of, that's right. You give us a call for all your investment retirement and life insurance. Hey, Steve. What are you laughing at? You threw me off.
I know. I love it. I love it.
I know. I'm easy to get derailed. Hey, you can still, for all listeners, you can still fund IRAs and business owners certain retirement accounts for 2022, even though we're in 2023. If you want to hear more about that, give us a call, 473-2215. Again, that's 473-2215, or stop by and see me at 2060 North Dakota, right by the old Liner gas station.
Bobby, I've got a little tip for you, and it's actually in Washington Post. What?
You got some advice?
No, it's not. Well, it's not financial advice. It's actually health advice. Because a lot of people say, well, should I work out in the morning or in the afternoon? And it actually makes a difference. And so here's the deal. If you want to live longer, work out in the afternoon. It's the largest study that's ever been done about this, and they're reporting the results in the Washington Post this morning. More than 90,000 people are in the study. If you want to live longer, work out in the afternoon. Now we know that's simply not possible. Gideon Ratcliffe has just texted me, who's back in the TV booth, and says he's going to live forever because he goes to and stays for like 10 hours. Anyway.
Well, I got a client that says if the good die young, I'm going to live forever. So maybe he will live forever. Along with you, right, Steve?
Sounds like most of my friends. Anyway, but if you want to reduce like fat, I love saying fat, then work out in the morning. Now, if you want more information, Google it. I don't have time to get into it, but that's basically the bottom line.
But thanks.
What?
Never mind. We'll talk to you tomorrow, Steve.
Bye. Get off my. Where does Bobby have to be? He's trying to involve him in the what?
He has to be at work.
Trying to involve him in the conversation. Man, then they said, well, the study, by the way, it said, well, if you can't do the afternoon or one of the morning, it's not a lot of difference. But just do it, baby. Just do it. Phil Knight said at Nike.
Direct Primary Care Associates, your place for health care. Fast access and on-time visits with no deductibles and no copays. The one-on-one time with a member of the talented staff makes going to the doctor a better experience. Direct Primary Care Associates offers telemedicine services and can do all routine labs. Check out all the ways Direct Primary Care Associates can help you and your family at directpca.com or call them at 650-4831. Direct Primary Care Associate. It's not insurance, it's health care. Direct Primary Care Associates, your place for health care. Fast access.
"20 years later, we've grown in many ways, but never out of that same customer-first heart to serve. Doing the right thing simply because it's right will earn your business the right way every day, every year, offering permanent steel roofing and siding at competitive prices, keeping promises, staying on time for both deliveries and pickups, making things right when we come up short. Partners like you are the reason Best Buy Metals exists."
Thank you for the opportunity to serve you.
Come see us!
Hey listeners, there's a new Buzz Tuesdays at noon, the voice of We the People. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Tuesdays on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
Morning, everybody. My name is Doug Vierthal, General Manager, Cleveland Ford. As you can see, the long-awaited construction build has begun. We are definitely, so everybody knows in the community, expanding to support and to service the community. When you pull in, it looks a little bit confusing. We are open during business. Everybody should know that we have a bunch of new Fords in inventory. We have Broncos, we have F-150s, as well as a bunch of orders coming in weekly and monthly. If you need anything, you can reach me. My name is Doug Vierthaler. Look forward to talking to y'all soon.
The burden of chronic pain, no matter the source, can have a crippling effect on our daily lives. If you suffer from pain in your joints, back, or neck, call the team at Interventional Pain Consultants. They will treat the source of the problem so you can increase your activity and enjoy life again. Interventional Pain Consultants has 3 locations in East Tennessee to serve you. They are proud to welcome back to Cleveland Bradley Central alum Dr. Josh Hare. Call today to schedule an appointment. 423-339-9581 or visit IPCTennessee.com. He
is here. Can't wait to hear him.
So he is. His dad, Dan Murray, showed me some videos. I think we were at maybe back at Luke and Holt Winter's birthday party. But anyway, and I just said, we got to have him in.
Yeah.
This is incredible. And he's toured, and he played the last event they had at the Charleston Park around Christmas time. And I tell you, he's unbelievable, and he's a great, great young man, and like I said, we've known him for years. And so Ashton Murray is going to play the banjo, probably a little after 8 o'clock, about 8:15, something like that. And you're gonna get a kick out of it. And some of you that have to leave us on the radio, Bridget, these people who've realized they're listening to the wrong station, whatever, no. If you've got to leave us, you can go back and watch it on mixtv.tv. It's going to be a lot of fun here about 8:15. Let's get a check of our Simmons Bank celebration list. Let's go back over to you.
Okay, happy birthday to Clay Shoemaker, who is 22 today. His news update, Christine Mason also having a birthday today. Preston Carroll is 11, a 5th grader. His family says he is a good student. He loves basketball and baseball. His mom and dad are very proud of him. Beth Brady is celebrating today, works over at Bank of Cleveland. And then Cooper Cantrell is 16 today. He plays baseball at Walker Valley. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ridipest mix line, 614-6499. You can text us at that same number on the HHM text line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. Simmons Bank works hard to help make their customers' dreams come true.
All right, don't forget, don't forget, maybe you don't know yet, I'm going to be interviewing Governor Bill Lee coming up. We're going to tape the interview just after the broadcast this morning, but we're going to run the interview on Mix 1041 Radio and MixTV.tv at 4 p.m. and 5 p.m. today on the radio and, of course, on MixTV.tv. Anytime live, you can go back and watch it. It's a very timely interview with the governor. The governor's office contacted us yesterday afternoon, and there's a lot to talk about. So, again, we'll have that at 4 p.m. and 5 p.m. today, and then anytime, that's on Mix 1041, and anytime at MixTV.tv.
This news update is brought to you by Rick's Plumbing Service, a family-owned business specializing in new commercial and residential plumbing. Call Jason or Josh at Rick's Plumbing Service, 423-595-6143. Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. Don Ledford Chevrolet in Cleveland says it's time to love what you drive, so they say yes to low interest rates and 90 days until your first payment. For February, they are offering 2.9% APR financing for 60 months on any light-duty Sierra truck and any Equinox SUV in stock. Again, that's at Don Ledford Cleveland on North Lee Highway. Seeing a bit of a slowdown I-75 southbound just past exit 20. Not seeing an accident at this point, but we'll be sure to keep you up to date on that. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the HHM text line. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
This traffic report is brought to you by L&B Appliance, your one-stop appliance shop.
There's only one thing better than the Philly cheesesteak. The Philly cheesesteak Angus Thick Burger. That's sliced ribeye, roasted peppers, onions, melty cheese sauce, and charbroiled Angus beef. Bite into the new Philly cheesesteak menu. Download the app and join My Rewards for exclusive offers.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland studios, this is Talk 1013 The Buzz, WCLE, HD2 and 1013 FM, W267BI Cleveland.
Being around people is my joy and my passion. So when they come in here, I do feel free to carry the integrity that Mermaid has. No matter what your job description is here, somehow or another you're impacting somebody's life.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
This is John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway, and we will overpay for your old car today. High mileage, cosmetic issues, that's okay. Rusted, busted, can't be trusted, all trade-ins are welcome. Just bring us your old car as is. Don't even wash it. You'll be shocked of how much I'm willing to pay for your old car in any condition. Come see me, John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where selling your car is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Peyton Southeastern is hiring. You have the potential to earn over $21 an hour with new progressive pay rates, a $2 night shift premium, plus you're eligible to earn a $5,000 stay bonus. Peyton's in Cleveland has open interviews every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 to 11 a.m. and then from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
401 at 8:03 News is next. But first, the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center. Roger Pickett. Help me, Roger. Help me get her out of my heart. Well, no, it's Rhonda. Help me, Ron. What?
Rhonda.
Rhonda, and then there's Barbara Ann and little old lady from Pasadena. And I got on a Beach Boys kick the other day, by the way.
Did you?
Yeah. Oh. This is COVID brain talking, ladies and gentlemen.
Very
and I am not responsible for anything, But I survived, and by the way, Bridget could not be more disappointed. Could not be more. Yeah. Should we do the weather?
Yep.
Oh, hang on. Here's Roger.
Thank you to all the families that have and continue to purchase all your mattress needs from locally owned Mermaid Mattress. Keeping your dollars local is important, and so is buying from a family, not a firm.
For today, we'll have cloudy skies this morning, becoming partly cloudy by this afternoon. A slight chance of a rain shower, a high of 78 today, and a low of 53 tonight with rain showers after midnight. And then for tomorrow, we'll have cloudy skies with occasional rain showers for the afternoon, a high of 60 and a low of 52 tomorrow evening. And then on Saturday, we'll have rain showers throughout the day with a high of 60. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 67 degrees. This weather forecast is brought to you by the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry, Drs. Ken and Brian Beard. Call them at 423-476-6541 or visit centerforcosmeticdentistry.com.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland studios, this is Mix 1041 WCLE, Calhoun, Cleveland, Athens. Download the free Mix 1041 app at mymix1041.com.
The top of the hour is presented by Best Buy Metals, making sure the top of your house is the best it can be. BestBuyMetalRoofing.com.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. A 19-year-old Florida man's arrested for the murders of a woman, a TV reporter covering the murder, and a 9-year-old girl.
Authorities first responded to the scene of a homicide. They found a 20-year-old girl shot dead. 2 News 13 reporters were at the scene reporting on the crime. Authorities believe the same suspect returned to the scene and opened fire on them. Police say the suspect then walked into a nearby residence, killing a 9-year-old girl and seriously injuring her mother.
Fox's Brooke Simon, the mother, and that news photographer are in critical condition. More than 667,000 homes and businesses are reported to be without power in Michigan from a widespread winter storm. Matt Paul with DTE Energy says it's the ice.
Half an inch of radial ice on one of our wires
is the same amount of weight as a baby grand piano.
The storm's moving into parts of Pennsylvania, New York, and New England today. America's listening to Fox News.
The Mix 1041 News Desk brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. Good morning, everybody. Mix 1041. We are on MixTV.tv. We're also on Talk 1013 The Buzz. As we say good morning from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk. We're on your phone and mobile devices through the free Mix 1041 app. It's a free download at mymix1041.com. Program note at the top of the newscast this morning. I'll be interviewing Governor Bill Lee. We're going to tape the interview later this morning, and then the interview will be broadcast in its entirety coming up at 4 p.m., and then we'll repeat at 5 p.m. on Mix 1041, as well as on Talk 1013 The Buzz, and on Fiesta 99.1 FM. Then it will also be, beginning at 4, on MixTV.tv, so if you can't listen at one of those times, you can go back and watch the interview. It's a very timely interview, a lot to talk about with Governor Bill Lee, again, on the radio 4 and 5 p.m. today, and then we'll have it again, the full interview at MixTV.tv. There is a bill working its way through the state legislature which would shield educators from being penalized for not using the preferred pronoun of a student. WTVC television reporting that under the bill, teachers or other employees of a public school would not be required to use a pronoun not consistent with the student's biological gender. The teacher or employee of the public school is insulated from would be insulated, that is, from civil liability and adverse employment action under the bill. It did pass the K-12 subcommittee earlier this week. WKRN Nashville reporting that 2 legislators are hoping to ease the burden of mothers and families in Tennessee. Senator Farrell Hale, Republican of Gallatin, and Representative Johnny Garrett, Republican of Goodlettsville, have put forth companion bills in the House and Senate that would forever make baby diapers and infant formula and baby wipes tax-exempt purchases in Tennessee. Cost estimate, it would cost the state $16.7 million per year in tax revenue, that according to the state's Fiscal Review Committee. And all members of the State Senate Education Committee voted to approve a ban on TikTok on state college and university campuses. The bill would prohibit campus internet networks from providing access to any video platform owned by a company outside of the United States. If we did news and comment, we'd say, well, good luck. I don't know how that works, but anyway, they've tried. I don't know. Of course, Bridget, you attended a state university, didn't you?
I did.
MTSU? Mm-hmm. And now on TikTok, so it obviously didn't work. Bridget, that's pretty much what she does all day. All right, folks, local and state news brought to you in part by, well, a TikToker himself, King TikTok, Mark Shepard, ladies and gentlemen. Mark Shepard, Shelter Insurance, 2334 Keith Street, Cleveland. Call 423-339-8777.
Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. Don Ledford GMC and Buick in Cleveland says it's time to love what you drive, so they say yes to low interest rates and 90 days until your first payment. For February, they are offering 2.9% APR financing for 60 months on any light-duty Sierra truck and 3.9% APR financing for 60 months on any Buick SUV. That's at Don Ledford Cleveland on North Lee Highway. We have no reports of any any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there. And as always, if you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Rid-a-Pest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the HHM text line. This traffic report is brought to you by the Cleveland Family YMCA. The YMCA's after-school program is a safe place for children to play, learn, and grow and out of school. Find out more at ymcachattanooga.org. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
This is John Davis for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway.
At Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory, the tradition was founded by Ralph and Stella Buckner and continued by Ralph Buckner Jr. and his wife, Shari Buckner. Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory is a tradition of service. Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory, caring for Cleveland families whenever they need them. Visit ralphbuckner.com.
Mix Mornings on Mix TV is Southeast Tennessee's best way to stay informed about local news, sports, weather, and community events, as well as traffic conditions. Plus, you'll never miss a minute of the latest whimsical banter and rants by the one and only Steve Hartline. Who wrote this promo? Never miss a minute. Mix Mornings on MixTV.tv. Weekdays 7 to 9. MixTV.tv. I'm going to find out who wrote this.
There's only one thing better than the Philly cheesesteak, the Philly cheesesteak breakfast burrito. That's sliced ribeye, roasted peppers, onions, melty cheese sauce, and fluffy eggs, all wrapped in a fresh tortilla. Bite into the new Philly cheesesteak menu. Download the app and join My Rewards for exclusive offers.
It's time for Bradley County to start talking about fentanyl. Did you know, in 2021, there were over 20 overdose deaths related to fentanyl in our town? ATS The Bridge is committed to educating and spreading awareness about drug abuse and bring a message of hope to our community. Our community is worth it. Even if substance abuse is the last thing to worry about with your kid, their awareness can help save a friend. For more info, visit atsthebridge.org. ATS The Bridge, speaking out against drugs, speaking up with a message of hope. Visit atsthebridge.org.
Hey, it's Josh with Wholesale Supply. Our team members have been serving the Southeast with the best plumbing, electrical, and HVAC products for the past 75 years. Founded in Cleveland, Tennessee, Wholesale Supply has everything you need, from water heaters to kitchen faucets, from lighting to septic tanks. We literally sell it all. Don't believe me? Stop by one of our 32 stores across the Southeast and check it out for yourself. And tell them Josh sent you. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open Monday through Friday and open to the public.
From Lookout Mountain to Cleveland, from Red Bank to Collegedale, luxury lives here.
Chattanooga Auto Square is your home for premium luxury automobiles.
And we have the largest selection in all of Chattanooga of pre-owned vehicles from every major brand.
Chattanooga Auto Square, Jaguar, Land Rover, Porsche, Infiniti.
Luxury lives here.
At some point in your life, you may be faced with a legal challenge, whether it be a personal injury, business dispute, or family matter. Our goal is to overcome your legal obstacles and get your life back on track.
If you or a loved one have been injured or have legal issues confronting you and your family, talk with someone on our team. We will investigate your problem to determine the facts and the law. Working together, we can develop a plan to obtain the result you deserve.
Hey, did anybody hear that? So in the middle, what was that? Hey, Ernie Bowman, I'm blaming you and Robert Thompson for that. And Wes Robbins, you ain't escaping any blame. So in the middle of the Century 21, you know what? I know what happened.
What?
I see you. Now, in the middle of Century 21 spot, Robert Bradney came in here and started messing with Robert's running out of the building.
He would
hey,
never.
Robert!
He would never.
Robert, I'm calling the sheriff on you. All right, back over to you.
Stop by Scooter's Coffee on Keith Street in front of Leisure Time Bowling this morning. They are guaranteed to get you through.
Robert and Jim Workman running out the building. I don't understand what's going on. Brian's driving the getaway car.
Scooters.
That's not nice.
Is in the middle of their 25th birthday celebration. So
Scooters?
Stop by and celebrate with birthday cake bites. Now available at Scooter's Coffee, Keith Street in front of Leisure Time Bowling.
I tell you, and hey, people, listen, and I know you hear us talking about Scooter's Coffee and you're all excited, but stop telling me about it. I don't care. I mean, I'm glad you're happy. I'm glad you like them. I'm glad. I know you love Claudia and Danny and all that, but I don't want to hear about it. I mean, people are coming up to me. Steve, I just love Scooters. Thanks for telling us about it. I ain't telling you anything. All I'm telling you, I'm trying to give you people a hint. Go down there and try it. You're going to love it.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the other hint. Try the cinnamon rolls. They're unbelievable. Unbelievable. Of course, Scooter's Coffee, now the official coffee of Mixed Mornings. Right there it is. Look at
there you go.
Beautiful. We finally have a professional running the television end of the broadcast this morning. Austin resigned and in disgrace. Either that or he was impeached. And we have Gideon Ratcliffe with us this morning. Coming up on 17 after 8 a.m., let's go inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center. Roger Pickett, who, by the way, they're trying to impeach Roger right now. But he says, you know what? We're going to go to the mattresses. Now, if you've seen The Godfather, that's funny, okay? And the fact that boys and girls are working mattress, mermaid mattress, even with my COVID brain, I can tell you that. And by the way, if you see me in public, just assume I still have COVID, okay? I ain't recovered. That's going to be about the next 20 years, okay? It's fine.
President's Day savings are going on now at all Mermaid Mattress locations. You save when you buy from the factory, and now you'll save even more.
That's
Mermaid
brilliant.
Mattress.
That was brilliant. Back over to you.
For today, cloudy skies this morning, partly cloudy by this afternoon, a slight chance of a rain shower, a high of 78 and a low of 53 tonight with rain showers late this evening and after midnight. And then for tomorrow, cloudy skies with occasional rain showers during the afternoon, a high of 60 and a low of 52 tomorrow evening. And then on Saturday, rain showers throughout the day with a high of 60. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 67 degrees. This weather forecast is brought to you by Bradley Concrete and Lamcon Ready Mix, family-owned business serving Cleveland for over 40 years. Call them at 423-479-4541 or visit lamcon.us to find out more.
You guys are in for a treat. Ashton Murray on his banjo is next from Black Fox Elementary.
My dad says our new Linux system saves energy.
Well, saving energy means saving money.
A lot of money?
Yep.
Time for a raise in my allowance.
Savings year after year.
A big raise.
Call today for perfect air you can feel in your home and savings you can feel in your wallet.
Lennox. Air is life. Make it perfect.
Call Dale's Heating and Air today.
This is Thomas Williams with Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. Stop by today and take advantage of Bradley County's largest pre-owned inventory. Or visit cleveland-nissan.com, home of the lifetime warranty.
Remember Me Senior Care is Cleveland's first assisted living and memory care neighborhood. They specialize in assisted living for those who are still active with a community of indoor and outdoor activities. They also provide memory care living for those who are facing life with dementia. Learn more online at remembermesc.com or call their office and set up an in-person visit at 423-473-3140. Remember Me Senior Care, a culture of care your loved one deserves. Direct Primary Care Associates, your place for health care. Fast access and on-time visits with no deductibles and no copays. The one-on-one time with a member of the talented staff makes going to the doctor a better experience. Direct Primary Care Associates offers telemedicine services and can do all routine labs. Check out all the ways Direct Primary Care Associates can help you and your family at directpca.com or call them at 650-4831. Direct Primary Care Associate. It's not insurance, it's health care.
Why rain on County Best Buy Metals?
For 20 years, Best Buy Metals has provided permanent steel roofing. Additionally, we've expanded to manufacture metal siding, including steel, board and batten, and traditional lap siding. We also offer custom pole barns, from a simple roof-only structure to a fully enclosed building. Stop by one of our 7 showrooms today or visit us online 24/7 at bestbuymetalroof.com.
Morning, everybody. My name is Doug Vierthal, General Manager of Cleveland Ford. As you can see, the long-awaited construction build has begun. We are definitely, so everybody knows in the community, expanding to support and to service the community. When you pull in, it looks a little bit confusing. We are open during business. Everybody should know that we have a bunch of new Fords in inventory. We have Broncos, we have F-150s, as well as a bunch of orders coming in weekly and monthly. If you need anything, you can reach me. My name is Doug Vierthaler. Look forward to talking to you all soon.
And let's get birthdays, wedding anniversaries. Remember, we have that birthday cake from the sweetest place in town, the Townhouse Bake Shop, Commissioner Scotty Gilbert. And Bridget, let's go over to you.
Okay, happy birthday to Clay Shoemaker. He is 22 today. Christy Mason is also celebrating a birthday today. Preston Carroll is 11 today, a 5th grader. He loves basketball and baseball. His mom and dad are very proud of him. Beth Brady is celebrating today, works over at Bank of Cleveland. Cooper Cantrell is 16 today, plays baseball at Walker Valley. And then Rose James is celebrating today. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ridipest Mix line, 614-6499. You can text us at that same number on the HHM text line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. At Simmons Bank, they are with you every step of the way.
All right, Mix 1041, and you are in for a treat this morning. I've got my buddy Ashton Murray here. Ashton, now you got a microphone if you want to talk to me right there. How old are you, bud?
10 years old.
Okay, 10 years old. And how long have you been playing the banjo?
4 or 5 years.
And then, so I was with your dad, Dan, and we were at, I think, Luke and Holt Winter's birthday party. And I know they're watching, are going to be later. So hello, Luke and Holt. And Lily, got to say hi to Lily. But anyway, Ashton, what made you want to do this, buddy?
Just for the experience, to be honest.
Just playing the banjo, and I know your dad. Anyway, your dad showed me some videos of you playing it when we were at Luke and Holt's birthday, and I said we got to get Ashton in here. And of course, Holden Hartline loves Ashton, big buddy Ashton's, and so anyway, I'm just going to turn it over to you, and I understand you got some songs for us, so just right over to you, buddy.
Okay, this first one I'm going to play is called Foggy Mountain Breakdown.
What else you got for us?
This next song I'm playing is called Bugle Call Rag.
10-year-old Ashton Murray, Linda White said if we'd invited her, she'd have clogged with you. So anyway, all right, we got one more, Ashton?
Yeah.
What do we got here?
This one's called Rockwood Deer Chase.
Rockwood Deer Chase. Ashton Murray of Black Fox Elementary is 10 years old, and hey, when you go back to Black Fox today, take your banjo and hit Chris Green over the head with it. Mr. Green there in the office, how about that? Can we do that? Can we handle that?
And I don't want to get suspended today.
No, you know what? It's okay. Now, Ashton, and I want to ask Dan off. Dan doesn't want to talk, but hey, Dan, he's also played with professionals. Is that you've shown me some videos?
Yeah, he's played with Ben Clark, which was Taylor Swift's keyboardist.
Ben Clark, Taylor Swift's keyboardist. Okay.
And he's had Jimmy Redden. He's been a big teacher.
Jimmy Redden, yeah, I've heard of him.
And,
yeah.
Also Jeff Dawson and Seth Hutchison, and there's some folks down in Georgia that he's went to. It's August and Eric Bruce, and they have a fiddle school there, and he's played with a kids band there as well.
What was amazing, Dan, is, and Ashton, you know, it's like your dad showed me a video to where you really he had just started, and he just joined in with all of these other very experienced banjo players and just really fit in. I mean, one would think it's a God calling, and it just was very natural.
Yes,
so,
absolutely.
But I'm so proud of you, Ashton.
Thank
You're
you.
doing so good, man. Let me ask you this before you go. And by the way, no hurry to get back to school. Okay, if I were you, I'd just take the day off. Listen, what do you hope to do with this? I mean, what do you hope for the future as far as your banjo playing?
One thing that I would really like to do is get to be on the Grand Ole Opry someday.
Oh, buddy. Let me tell you something. I was there last fall for the first time in my life, and when you walk out there, I guess have you been ever?
Yeah,
so you've been
times.
to some shows? How many times?
Twice.
So let me say this. I'm going to make a prediction right now. When you get on the Grand Ole Opry for the first time, they're going to play this video. How about that? They'll play this video when you get on the Opry. I'll make sure of it. Ashton, great job, buddy. I'm so proud of you. Dan, thank you for bringing him in.
Thank you, sir.
Got to say hi to Mom. She's at Black Fox.
And a big shout out.
Tell them who your mother is and everybody and the family.
My mom is Allison Murray, and she plays the fiddle a little bit, but she's kind of quit on us a little bit.
Well, we got to get her back in now. Bridget can teach her how to play the fiddle. Bridget plays the tambourine. Yeah, it's very nice. All right, and Dan, anybody else? Ashton, anybody else we need to say hi to?
I would like to thank a big shout out for Black Fox for tuning in today, and
Black Fox is in tune? Kim Fisher, let me tell you something, Dr. Fisher. This boy deserves a day off and an A. Okay, how about that? Come on, anything else we want to say to Black Fox while we're here?
nothing I can think of.
Nothing we can think of. Chris Green, you've had it, I guarantee you. Anything else? All right, we're good. Thanks. Ashton and Dan Murray. Bridget, how about that?
Yeah,
my goodness.
He's awesome.
What a treat that was. And hello, Black Fox. We love you guys. Thank you very much. We're going to find that hot air balloon again for you and just, go up and cut. Hey, Kim, we're going to cut the cord there, understand? All right. Bridget, I tell you what, let's go back over to you and get the very latest.
Okay, let's, we're going to get a check of traffic here.
Let's do it.
Okay, this Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland at the Don Ledford Automotive Center, pre-owned automotive center in Cleveland, home of the Red Tag Savings. They say it's time to love the vehicle that you drive. They have over 80 quality pre-owned vehicles available for you to choose from. That's at Don Ledford Cleveland on North Lee Highway. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there. And as always, if you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Rid of Pest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the HHM text line. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up. This news update is brought to you by Newlyweds Foods.
Serenity Funeral Homes. Convenient, caring, affordable. Cleveland's most affordable funeral home. Completely remodeled. Offering cremations as low as $5.95. Funerals, $15.95. SerenityofCleveland.com. When trust matters most.
This Medical Minute is brought to you by the Vascular Institute, your regional leaders in vascular care. February is Heart Month. What do you know about cardiovascular disease? Here are some fast facts to remember. Cardiovascular disease is the #1 killer of men and women, causing 1 in 3 deaths in women yearly, and CVD accounts for more deaths than all cancer combined. CVD is listed as the underlying cause of death, accounting for 874,613 deaths in the United States. 11.4 million, or 54% of women in the United States, have peripheral artery disease. PAD affects 3 times more women than breast cancer. Many cardiac and stroke events can be prevented through education and lifestyle changes. Take the time to sustain your changes and control the risk factors that can be managed. For more information about vascular disease, visit vascularinstituteofchattanooga.com or call their office at 423-602-2750 to be evaluated. No referral is needed and appointments are within 1 week.
We're here at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland.
We are here with great service. We're here. We're here.
We're here.
We're here with great deals. We're here for you.
So come get huge Nissan savings when you shop Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland and Cleveland-Nissan today, home of the exclusive lifetime warranty.
Bender Realty is proud to have 3 agents who've been in real estate for over 40 years. The experts at Bender Realty don't just live here, they volunteer and contribute to the community in our area.
Our involvement in the community of who being able to reach out to, whether it's city planner, county planner, economic development committee, to help you bring new businesses into the Cleveland area. We're all involved and we're able to keep up with what's going on and what's coming into Cleveland.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty. 472-2173. Bender-Realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Goodyear brand tires in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
This is John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway, and we will overpay for your old car today. High mileage, cosmetic issues, that's okay. Rusted, busted, can't be trusted, all trade-ins are welcome. Just bring us your old car as is. Don't even wash it. You'll be shocked of how much I'm willing to pay for your old car in any condition. Come see me, John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where selling your car is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Mixed Mornings on Mixed TV is Southeast Tennessee's best way to stay informed about local news, sports, weather, and community events, as well as traffic conditions. Plus, you'll never miss a minute of the latest whimsical banter and rants by the one and only Steve Hartline. Who wrote this promo? Never miss a minute. Mixed Mornings on MixedTV.tv. Weekdays 7 to 9. MixedTV.tv. I'm going to find out who wrote this.
This afternoon, a high of 78 and a low of 52 with occasional rain showers overnight tonight. And then for tomorrow, cloudy skies during the morning, occasional rain showers during the afternoon, a high of 60 and a low of 52 tomorrow evening. And then on Saturday, we'll have rain showers throughout the day with a high of 60. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 67 degrees.
By the way, I can confirm, I just got a text from Dr. Kim Fisher, the principal of Black Fox. They were watching Ashton on mixedtv.tv, and she says, yes, he gets an A, and he can take the day off.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
How
so
about
that is confirmed. All right, this word from Life Care.
This Mix 104.1 Weathercast is sponsored by Life Care Center of Cleveland, celebrating more than 45 years of serving the needs of the aging community. Life Care Center of Cleveland.
All right, 8:36, Mix 104.1, MixTV.tv Sports, presented by CHI Memorial, Alabama. Big win last night, led by Brandon Miller, who played at Cane Ridge High School in Tennessee. Cane Ridge, they defeated Walker Valley and the boys sub-state last year. And Brandon Miller in national news this morning, and tough situation. Apparently he gave the gun to another person who allegedly shot and killed a woman in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Of course, the prosecutors came out yesterday in Tuscaloosa and said Brandon Miller would not be charged. Scored 41 last night. It was, earlier yesterday there was a lot of question whether he would play last night. He did, obviously. Alabama over South Carolina, 78-76 in overtime. Kentucky over Florida, 82-74 in a very exciting game in Gainesville last night. North Carolina got a big win. Paul Davis must have, I don't know, Bridget, maybe rededicated his life or gave his life over the first time. Executive pastor at Westwood Baptist. Those North Carolina Tar Heels could not be worse. But they did beat Notre Dame last night in South Bend, 63-59. Samford over UTC, 75-70. Tonight, Lady Vols host the number one team in the nation, South Carolina Lady Gamecocks in Knoxville. Tip-off at 7 o'clock tonight. Pre-game at 6:30 right here on Mix 104.1 and the Mix app. Listen on your phone and mobile devices. Presented by TVFCU. Lee University's got a big doubleheader home to Union tonight at the Paul Dana Walker Arena. Talk 101.3 The Buzz and the Mix app, all presented by CHI Memorial. All right, we move into the region portion of the high school basketball tournaments beginning tomorrow night. And for the first time in many years, all 6 of our local high school teams are in the region tournament. Here we go. On the girls' side, it'll be girls' night tomorrow night, Friday. Bradley hosts Shelbyville, 7 o'clock here on Mix 104.1 and the Mix 104.1 app. Cleveland High School girls host Franklin County, 7 o'clock tomorrow night. That'll be on Talk 101.3 The Buzz and the Mix app. Walker Valley will travel to Warren County, 8 o'clock Eastern tomorrow night. That'll be on 99.1 FM and the Mix app. Dwayne Williams doing that game with Corey Limburg. Is that right? So Limburg's getting out of education. He'll be in broadcasting before it's over. That's what he said. McMinn County, I saw that. McMinn County at Coffee County, by the way, tomorrow night, girls action. Our coverage all presented, or supplied, I should say, by Wholesale Supply Group. Boys is Saturday night, boys region. Bradley at Franklin County, 8 o'clock Eastern time. Talk 101.3 The Buzz and the Mix app. Walker Valley travels again to Warren County on Saturday night. The boys, 8 o'clock Eastern. That'll be on 99.1 FM and the Mix app. And Cleveland High School will host Coffee County. That'll be here on Mix 104.1. 7 o'clock at Raider Arena Saturday night, boys night. Coverage supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. McMinn County boys on Saturday night will host Shelbyville at 7 o'clock. And a reminder that we have posted the brackets fully on our website. Sheridan Mosley's done a great job with that at mymix1041.com. Going to talk with our friends from Lee University Athletics coming up, Mix 104.1. And again, if you've missed anything this morning, everything there, mixtv.tv. program reminder, I'll be interviewing Governor Bill Lee, a broadcast later this afternoon at 4 o'clock. We're going to repeat it at 5 o'clock on Mix 104.1. You can go back and watch. You can watch live or go back and watch at mixtv.tv. It's a very timely interview coming up at 4 and 5 this afternoon on the radio and on mixtv.tv with the governor.
This half hour of Mix Mornings is brought to you by Health Markets Insurance Agency.
Mix 104.1 and Honda Cleveland are giving one deserving firefighter in our area a chance to win a 2023 Honda Civic. Nominate your favorite firefighter today at mymix1041.com.
Attention shoppers, learn more about our Picky Promise.
This produce looks amazing, and it smells so fresh. Food City is as picky about produce as I am, and that's hard to do. But they make it look easy with their Picky Promise. If it's ever not fresh, they'll replace it.
That's cool. And I thought their helpful certified butchers were the coolest thing about this place.
It's all here.
Nobody does food like Food City.
Hey everybody, it's Dwayne Williams on the Mix Afternoon Drive. In the afternoons, we feel it's our job here at WCLE and my personal job to get you home safe after you've been out all day, maybe running around at work, picking the kids up from school, or whatever you got going on. Our job in the afternoons, again, is to get you home safe, give you the latest traffic, give you the latest news, because we know from the morning to the afternoon, different news breaks in our community. And of course, we want to be there to give you that news as you head home to your family at night. And of course, we also give you what's going on in sports around the area. With us being a premier sponsor of local sports, we let you know what's coming up on our stations that evening for you to be able to listen into and be able to be a part of those live sports events as well here at Mix 104.1.
Listen to the Mix Afternoon Drive, driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland with Dwayne Williams. Weekdays from 3 to 6 here on Mix 104.1. You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature is brought to you by Simply Bank.
Welcome back, everybody. Mix 104.1 and mixtv.tv. It's Direct Primary Care Associates. I'm joined today by Stacy Flowers. Stacy, how are you?
Doing great. How are you doing this morning?
Doing good. And you know, we're looking at the many different services that are included in a membership at Direct Primary Care Associates. And one of those that really struck me, weight management, how important that is. But what can you do for people?
So that's going to start with lab work always. With people that are having issues maintaining their weight or losing weight, which is usually the problem that people come in, wanting to lose weight. I'm having difficulty losing weight, and they've tried several things already. And that's something that we can help with. We can consult with them and find out where they're starting from. Do that lab work to find out if there's something organic that's going on inside their body that's making that harder for them. Help them with diet plans, with exercise plans to help them figure out what's going to be the most realistic and the safest for them. Many people don't need to jump right into a high impact exercise. They need to start with something a lot less, and they can feel guilty wanting to start with less. So it's a good idea to consult with someone to talk about what is going to be the safest option for you. There are a lot of medications now that are marketed for weight loss, and those are things that we can make available to our patients, depending upon the type of insurance coverage or pharmacy benefit that they have. And some things are a little bit cheaper for cash pay prices. Some of the things are still on the more expensive side for people without insurance, but medications aren't necessarily needed for that. That is something that we can talk about and consult with them about. And with weight management, it's important to remember there's not a magic pill for this. There's no way to do this without some hard work, some dedication to this process. But that's definitely something that at Direct Primary Care Associates that we're able to sit with our patients and have the time to pick through and talk about what's going to be most realistic for each individual patient.
Stacy Flowers, nurse practitioner at Direct Primary Care Associates. Stacy, how can we get more information?
You can check us out on our website, directpca.com, and find out all the information about our clinics in the Cleveland, Athens, and Dalton area. And check us out in Cleveland by phone at 423-650-4831.
minutes away from 9 o'clock here on a Thursday. Thanks so much for listening in and watching in on mixtv.tv. We're very proud to have in our studios this morning our friends from Lee University. Assistant Athletic Director Carmen Lastoria is here with us. He's going to be on my far right. We got Marty Rowe, women's basketball coach for the Lady Flames, and then Bubba Smith here, the men's coach at Lee University. Big things going on tonight, Carmen, so let's start right there at the Walker Arena.
Yeah, exciting night tonight. Dwayne, want to invite everybody out. It's a big rivalry game. You know, we're coming to the end of the regular season, which is hard to believe, and both the Flames and Lady Flames are positioned well for postseason play, but tonight's an important night. The women's basketball rivalry that we have with Union goes back ever since Marty's been here. Two incredible programs. We won in overtime at their place earlier in the year, and so should be a great matchup tonight at 6, and then the men will follow at 8. And so, like I said, very important games for playoff positioning. And so we need a big, loud crowd there. We're inviting all of our dorm students at Lee to come out for dorm night. So we hope to have a great student crowd, and we hope to partner that with a great community crowd, because I'll tell you what, when that place is packed, when Walker Arena is packed, it's one of the best home court advantages in all the nation in Division II. And so we're excited about tonight. Want to invite everybody out. If you can't come out, you can watch it on our website, leeuflames.com, and certainly you can listen here on Talk 101.3 The Buzz, our sister station, official home of Lee Flames Athletics. So, yeah, we're excited about tonight. It's going to be a great night.
Coach Rowe, tell us about the Lady Flames. How's things shaping up? And tell us about the big matchup tonight with Union.
Well, I mean, we're playing really well right now. That's the great thing. You want to be playing your best basketball. We keep talking about that. We've talked about that all year. You know, this is what we've worked ourselves towards, you know, trying to play, you know, down the stretch the best that you could possibly play. And we've had a nice run. We've had our best player out, our leading scorer, Haley Schubert's been out for, you know, 3.5 games now with a concussion. She'll be back tonight. And so we're really, you know, over that time, I think we grew as a team. You know, you don't grow as a team when things are easy. When things are a little tougher, you kind of really, if you want to take that next step, you can. We did. We had some people really step up, gain a ton of confidence in each other. And so we're looking forward to it. Union's really good. They're playing their best basketball of the year. They haven't lost since we beat them. They've rolled off 10 straight. You know, we're right there in 3 and 4. They're 3 in the region. We're 4 in the region. So it's a big game. It always is, though. And
sure.
So you know, we're excited. Get a chance to play a good team going in, you know, to postseason. That's what you want.
Absolutely. You got to get right at the right time. Tell me a little bit about Haley. I know that she's got some real big accolades coming up. Is that right?
Yeah, Carmen's just telling us, you know, she went over 2,000 points early in the year, 500 rebounds early in the year, and then just recently in that last game, had the game that she actually got the concussion, she had gotten an assist to put her over 500 assists.
Wow.
I know she's the only third player. I know Philip and Carmen and his staff have been doing a great job of researching, you know, what that looks like. And I know she's only the third person in GSC history to ever accomplish that. And I think she's one of 10. Is that right,
yeah,
Carmen?
One of 10 that we could discover in all of Division II history.
In the history of it, to come up with 2,000 points, 500 rebounds, 500 assists, if you think about that. And so, you know, she's excited. Now, we'll have to tone her down, really, because she...
Bring her back slow, right, Coach?
She's going to be really excited and jacked up to play. She hadn't played in 2.5 weeks, which is again something that we'll have to deal with. But you know, she's excited to be back. Her teammates are excited to have her back. I mean, obviously, I'm excited to have her back. And so, but she's had a special year. She's had a special career, and she's a lot of fun to be around.
You know, Coach, that says a lot about the Lady Flames and Lee University when you have that caliber of a player that decided to come play for you guys and bring that type of credibility to that program, really.
Yeah, I mean, she's worked really hard. I mean, you know, she was under recruited. I mean, out of high school, we worked. You know, I'll be quite honest with you. We're fortunate we have her here because, you know, we didn't get her till really late, and but she always wanted to come here. We had a teammate of hers, Tori Lentz from Powell High School, that was here, and they were close. Families were close. She always wanted to play here, and so yeah, she's been a blessing to coach. We'll put it that way.
I bet. Coach Bubba Smith here with the Flames as well. Coach, tell us a bit about the men's side of things and how the season's been, and from your perspective, and about this big game tonight.
Yeah, listen, February basketball, and if you pay attention to
to it around the college scene. It's crazy. I mean, everything from Alabama having to squeak out an overtime win at South Carolina last night, UVA going to Boston College and losing by 15, and so February basketball is a grind. It is hard. Winning is hard, and so but our guys have found ways to really tough out some tough wins recently, and a big one at West Georgia this past Saturday was a huge win in a lot of ways in the region. It gives us 2-0 win, two wins on them on the season and the sweep. So, but tonight, listen, Union is as talented as anybody in our league. They just came off and beat West Al, who was in first place by 15 on Saturday, and so put them in a two-way tie with Huntsville. So, it's a tough matchup for us tonight. They got good size and good athleticism, but we've been playing well. We found a way to win road games and beat the teams that we should beat, especially on the road. And so that's a credit to our guys and their ability just to keep grinding away. And but we got some good players too, and we talk about scoring and guys that have accomplished some things. And we got 3 1,000-point scorers on the roster this year, and we'll be able to celebrate Beion Hendricks, who's a local guy. Played at Baylor from Cleveland here, but we'll be able to honor him tonight and his 1,000-point ball, and Mike McGurk and Jace Willingham, two other guys that have crossed that threshold in these last few weeks as well. So good players make you a good coach, and so those 2,000 points that Haley Schubert has scored has made Marty Rowe a really good coach. We all know that, and we're very, very fortunate to have these type of kids in our programs.
Talk a little bit about the GSC as a whole. I mean, it seems like, when people around this area, they want to talk about other conferences and things like that, but the GSC is pretty tough to be the cream of the crop in, isn't it?
It is. I mean, it's just top to bottom.
Yeah.
I mean, the parity is so good, and there's just, if you aren't your best every single night, it's just really, I mean, you can lose to anybody, and so you just got to be, you have to bring your best every single night, and the league just keeps getting better from top to bottom, and it's represented in the South Region. When you look at the South Region rankings and you look at the teams that we have in the top 10, we have quite a few, and so it's just a really, really good league, and it makes your hair gray a little bit sometimes, just because you can't relax. You can't relax one bit. So, but again, it's what we love. It's a great league. We're glad to be a part of it, and we're excited to see how this thing finishes out this next week or two.
Again, it's our weekly segment that we try to get the Lee University athletics coming in, Carmen, and talk about different things. I know baseball has gotten started, which seems a little early, but it's February, so it's time for that. I know. How's that going? Let's just kind of touch on the baseball program, if you don't mind.
Coming off a conference championship last year, Coach Mark Brew and the team, they're starting to hit their stride. They got a big series win to open up conference play down in Huntsville last weekend, beat a good Carson Newman team on Tuesday, and so they're headed in the right direction. Our men's golf team, defending national champs, they just went down and won a tournament down in St. Leo, and Beck Burnett won his 5th individual title. So Coach John Moppin's got those guys rolling again. I mean, it's hard to repeat, but they are playing some good golf, and they're going to be tough to beat again this year, and so that's exciting. The women's golf team is ranked in the top 10 as well nationally, so they're off to a great start. Got to shout out Patrick Hines and the men's and women's tennis teams. They are both undefeated, and they knocked off number 8 in the country, West Florida. We've never beat West Florida in tennis before. They're one of the national powers in tennis. And right on our home court at the DeVos Tennis Center, both the men's and women's teams won 4-3 on Saturday over West Florida. So just a big win for the program. So just an exciting time. Our indoor track and field teams, women's indoor track and field won the GSC championship. The men finished 2nd. They'll have several runners that will qualify for indoor nationals. And so I just want to say this, Dwayne. Listen, it is very difficult to have the sustained amount of success that we have had as an athletic department. It's a tribute to the coaches, and it's a tribute to the student athletes that they bring in, because it's not easy. And you can't take it for granted, and you can't assume that, Lee's just going to always do. Listen, it's hard to do. It's difficult, and I think we need to celebrate it. Every opportunity that we get to celebrate our student athletes and our coaches for what they're able to accomplish, because it's really difficult. And I think sometimes people may take that for granted because they hear about all the success, and we certainly want to highlight that. But, man, it's very difficult to do. And to sustain it, and that's just a tribute to the type of people that we have working in Lee Athletics. So, man, it's an exciting time for me to just cover all of these teams and be a part of all the great things that are going on. And apart from that, Dwayne, it's more than the wins and losses, right? You're going to win some, you're going to lose some. Yeah. That's the nature of sports. And so if you build your athletic program over just wins, just trying to win, you're going to be miserable, whether you win or not. The great thing about Lee Athletics is we believe in developing our student athletes in totality, right? We want them to develop and graduate as champions, not just in their sport, but in the classroom as student athletes. We want them to develop and graduate as champions in their faith, right? We've seen what God's been doing on our campus the last week.
Absolutely.
And we want them to develop and graduate as champions in the community, be great community citizens. And so that, to me, is the biggest win that we have as an athletic department.
Again, our friends here from Lee University talking about really the whole sports complex as a whole, what's going on there with athletics. But a big thing coming up tonight at the Hardwood there at the Walker Arena as the Lee men and Lady Flames will take on Union, one of their biggest rivalries really in basketball for sure there. And you'll hear the game tonight on Talk 101.3 The Buzz and anywhere around the world on the free Mix 104.1 app presented by Tennessee Valley Federal Credit Union. So we're looking forward to that tonight as far as the app and all those things go. Carmen, what else do you want us to know about tonight? Let's kind of go back and circle that back around because I don't think you mentioned it, but I don't think people understand how lucky we are to have these type caliber players right here in our own backyard that we can go check out just anytime we want to, really.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we are the NCAA institution here in town and great local athletes. I mean, we've got a lot of our student athletes are from, the Cleveland, Chattanooga, Knoxville, Middle Tennessee area, and so a ton of local connection. And so, yeah, we want to invite everybody out tonight. Women will tip at 6. Men will tip shortly after 8. Big conference rivalry game with Union tonight inside Walker Arena. Should be a great night. Great basketball. I mean, I expect 2 competitive games. I had to drag these guys out of the film room, to get them over here because they're just, game planning and scheming for tonight, and it's just going to be a very fun night, very fun atmosphere. It's high quality, highly competitive basketball, and I'm just excited to sit back and watch it and want to invite all of our community members to come on out. It's going to be a great night at Walker Arena.
Coach Rowe, anything else in closing here?
No, I mean, it's fun when we have big crowds.
Yeah.
I mean, we're going to invite, and we sent a text out, if you're a Bradley County All-Star, boy or girl, 5th grade and under, come out. We're going to let you in for free. And we'd love to have you. It helps. I mean, seeing smiling kids jumping up and down, having a great time, really energizes both our teams. So, hey, come on out and watch 4 really good teams play tonight.
Coach Smith, you got the final word.
Listen, I got 2 assistant coaches that played at West Florida. They always said, hey, listen, this is one of the toughest places to play. Every time we came here, it was loud, it was hard to hear, and it was tough to win. And so that's a great credit to our university, our student body, but also our support from our community. We love it. It's like the 6-man force, and so we need them again tonight and on Saturday. And so that's the last 2 home games of our season, and we want to finish strong.
All right, Carmen, coaches, thanks for coming in, and let's get a win tonight, right?
Absolutely.
Go Flames and Lady Flames tonight. Again, you can listen to that on Talk 101.3 The Buzz and anywhere around the world on the free Mix 104.1 app, and it's actually presented by CHI Memorial. I was talking about some other coverage there a while ago, so thanks so much for CHI Memorial for their coverage of Flames and Lady Flames athletics. Guys, thanks so much. Let's have a good win tonight. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back right after a news update, so stay with us. Mix 104.1.
The Mix 104.1 News Desk brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
From the Logan Thompson Law News Desk, here's your news for Thursday, February 23rd. Topping our local news, WCLE's Steve Hartline will interview Tennessee Governor Bill Lee this afternoon. The interview will air today at 4 and 5 p.m. on Mix 104.1. You can also watch the interview on MixTV.tv. From our news partners at Local 3, the Cleveland State Community College Foundation is is hosting an online auction to benefit the college and its students. Stone Brothers Auction is providing the online auction, which is similar to a silent auction. Participants can view the auction items and the current or highest bid online until 6:30 p.m. this evening. The auction is being held in conjunction with an evening with Tamika Catchings tonight at the Museum Center at 5 Points. Auction items will be displayed at the event and winners will be announced. Attendance is not required to win. For Mix 104.1, this is Emily Beatty reporting.
Switching jobs is stressful. Switching schools is painful. But switching your insurance policies to Allstate, it really couldn't be easier. At Allstate, you can call one local agent who can assist you with all of your policies and make the paperwork simple. Here in Cleveland, Allstate agent George Gray can help you protect everything from your home, car, boat, and motorcycle to your RV, ATV, and more. See George Gray, Allstate Insurance on Key Street. Are you in good hands?
All right, Mix 104.1, WCOE, and MixTV.tv. Bridget, let's get a final check of traffic this morning.
Okay, this Don Ledford Cleveland Mix Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. Don Ledford Chevrolet in Cleveland says it's time to love what you drive, so they say yes to low interest rates and 90 days until your first payment for February. They are offering 2.9% APR financing for 60 months on any light-duty Silverado truck or any Equinox SUV in stock. That's at Don Ledford Cleveland on North Lee Highway. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the HHM text line. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
Misfit Tacos. Forget what you think about tacos. Unique, fresh, purposely different, unlike any other tacos in Cleveland. At Misfit Tacos, only normal is the tortilla. MisfitTacos.com.
We're talking with the team of experts at Chattanooga Auto Square.
Well, you know, we're really excited about the year after a very cumbersome year last year with lack of new car inventory. You know, things are going to pick up at some point, you know, but it's just one of those things that we basically had to redefine how we sell new cars. A lot of people are placing orders, and typically from the time we build a car until it arrives at the dealership is 90 to 120 days. And, you know, we're selling a lot of new cars. There is a huge demand out there for our products right now, and we're trying our best in every way that we can to maximize our new car sales and keep our customers happy. Well, there's several new body styles in place as well. We've got the new body style Range Rover Sport. We've also got the new full-size Range Rover and the new Defender as well, which offers an 8-passenger seating configuration. We offer the Range Rover Velar, and we offer a full-size Discovery, a Discovery Sport, Range Rover Evoque. There are many different products in our lineup with many different configurations. You know, the big thing that we have right now that's definitely going to be an opportunity moving forward is if they're looking for one of the bigger volume sellers like the Range Rover Sport, full-size Range Rover, even the Defenders, there's probably a good possibility that we won't have a vehicle for them to look at. So, you know, with our professional sales staff, we basically can go through the menu. Customer can pick and choose any options that they want on the vehicle, and then we can actually print a picture of what the vehicle will look at once it gets here. So that's basically what we've had to do moving forward into lack of new car inventory, is basically build these, customers place orders, and then we move forward. We set the bar high because that's exactly what our customers expect. And, you know, we want the entire experience to be top-notch and professional. If you're looking for a Land Rover product, please do not hesitate to give us the opportunity to earn your business.
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology, mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
There's only one thing better than the Philly cheesesteak, the Philly cheesesteak breakfast burrito. That's sliced ribeye, roasted peppers, onions, melty cheese sauce, and fluffy eggs, all wrapped in a fresh tortilla. Bite into the new Philly cheesesteak menu. Download the app and join My Rewards for exclusive offers.
Our slogan is better mattress, better price. And at Mermaid, we really do believe that because we use the highest quality of foams, the highest quality of intercoils that go into the mattresses, and we have the highest quality people working for us. We have a number of employees that have been with us for up to 30 years, and we're very proud of that fact.
We're here at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland.
We are here with great service.
We're here.
We're here.
We're here.
We're here with great deals.
We're here for you.
So come get huge Nissan savings when you shop Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland and Cleveland-Nissan today, home of the exclusive lifetime warranty.
Did you know 4 out of every 10 pills contain a potential lethal dose of fentanyl? 2 salt-sized grains of fentanyl can kill. Talk to your kids today about the risks of fentanyl. ATS The Bridge, speaking out against drugs, speaking up with a message of hope. Visit atsthebridge.org today.
Hey, it's Josh with Wholesale Supply. Our team members have been serving the Southeast with the best plumbing, electrical, and HVAC products for the past 75 years. Founded in Cleveland, Tennessee, Wholesale Supply has everything you need, from water heaters to kitchen faucets, from lighting to septic tanks. We literally sell it all. Don't believe me? Stop by one of our 32 stores across the Southeast and check it out for yourself. And tell them Josh sent you. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open Monday through Friday and open to the public.
From Lookout Mountain to Cleveland, from Red Bank to Collegedale, luxury lives here.
Chattanooga Auto Square is your home for premium luxury automobiles.
And we have the largest selection in all of Chattanooga of pre-owned vehicles from every major brand.
Chattanooga Auto Square, Jaguar, Land Rover, Porsche, Infiniti.
Luxury lives here.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight. .com. Bank account's too low? Check into cash. So where do you go? .com. Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. Boom, boom, ba-dum, boom.
Direct Primary Care Associates, your place for health care. Fast access and on-time visits with no deductibles and no copays. The one-on-one time with a member of the talented staff makes going to the doctor a better experience. Direct Primary Care Associates offers telemedicine services and can do all routine labs. Check out all the ways Direct Primary Care Associates can help you and your family at directpca.com or call them at 650-4831. Direct Primary Care Associates. It's not insurance, it's healthcare.
Hey listeners, there's a new Buzz Tuesdays at noon. The voice of We the People. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Tuesdays on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
Mix 104.1 WCOE, time now for a final check on the Mix Morning Show of the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center.
Save up to $500 on Tempur-Pedic adjustable sets. Feel the customized support and comfort at Mermaid Mattress. Better mattress, better price.
Now, from Local 3 News, it's coverage you can count on.
A few showers popping up on and off for your Thursday morning into Thursday afternoon, clearing out a high of 83. That would shatter the record high of 81 set back in 2018. Moving into Friday, cooler weather moves in. We'll go from 83 to a high of 58. Maybe a few showers on Friday morning. Then over the weekend, scattered showers Saturday, a few spotty showers on Sunday, and highs climbing back through the 60s this weekend. Download the Local 3 weather app, free for iPhone and Android. I'm Chief Meteorologist David Carnes for the Local 3 Storm Alert Team.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Springdale Heating and Air. Old-fashioned friendly and always more than your money's worth. 479-6363.
All right now your current Simply Bank temperature standing at 66 degrees. Again, as we welcome you back in to Mix 104.1 on the radio. Still live on MixTV.tv. It's about 10 minutes after 9 o'clock on this Thursday. Very special event coming up next Saturday with our friends at Cleveland State Community College. It's going to be their 19th annual Dr. Seuss birthday celebration, and we're going to talk all about that right now. Hopefully we got parents and moms and grandparents sitting at either their kitchen table or listening at home or sitting at their desk at work, because this is an event you do not want to miss. We're going to get the Director of Education Career Community at Cleveland State to tell us more about this. Margaret Horton is here. Is that right, Margaret?
That's right.
Well, good morning to you. And first of all, how you doing?
I'm doing great this morning. Thank you.
Well, thanks so much for coming in. 19th annual event there at the library on the campus of Cleveland State. Happy birthday, Dr. Seuss. This is something I know that you are so proud to bring to our community.
Yes, it's a wonderful literacy event for children. It was founded by Suzanne Wood, my predecessor, and for 18 years she led it, and it's lots of activities for children, goodie bags for the children, door prizes for the children and their families. So wonderful.
It's one of the events that I look forward to every year. We were talking about that before we came on the air live. I've been able to be a part of the Dr. Seuss celebration probably about 9 years in that time frame. I love coming over, seeing the different stations. I love usually the Kiwanis Club that gives out the books, the free books to all the children that come in. I love to see those kids come in and get that hardback book. And this year, is this the first year I've done English and Spanish books that you're giving out?
I think we've had Spanish books before, but it's two different stories. This year, our main story is The Shape of Me and Other Stuff. That is going to be the main story and read by the cat. And then the Spanish book is the Foot book.
Okay.
So they will be able to get it. And the individual books, the Kiwanis, are so wonderful at helping us that we give them a preschool book or a hardback book for infants and toddlers, the ones that they can, because they put everything in their mouths right. To be safe. And then a Spanish book for our Hispanic friends.
So that's good. So no matter what audience that may be listening or watching in this morning, they're going to be giving out English and Spanish versions of those books that Margaret just mentioned to us. And so we hope that you will come out for your free book. Again, thanks so much to the Kiwanis Club of Cleveland. Does a tremendous job. Now, also, one of the things I know that you're very proud of is that this is student-led. Am I right? From the campus there.
Yes, we have two of our early childhood education classes that actually put it on. They've chosen 3 new activities this year. There'll be a shadow room based on the story. There'll be an activity called Blur that they'll be drawing and spraying with water to make it blur a little bit, and then a sensory activity.
Oh, wow.
So that's all related to the story. And there's a scavenger hunt this year that we haven't had before.
So a few new additions to the Dr. Seuss birthday celebration, and I'm sure some of the old standbys that we love so much will be there as well. I'm sure being able to make your own cat in the hat.
Their own hat, they decorate their eggs. The reading room will still be open. We've got a lot of great readers. Chuck Evans from Kiwanis is going to read. Dr. Stone, our new president, will read. Erica Shamblin from Taylor Elementary, the principal, will read.
So you got lots of people coming in to read those books, and that's always a lot of fun too, to kind of go over and sneak a peek in the room when those great readers are really getting involved in those stories, reading to the young people. That's just one of the other very special things about this event. Now let's see here. I'm seeing a note here that says United Way will be there to sign children up for the Dolly Parton Imagination Library as well for children birth to 5 years of age. Tell me about that relationship.
That's one that goes back a long way, and I continually am surprised at people who have not heard of it, because some of our new administration is from out of town and they weren't aware of it, and Dolly Parton's library is worldwide. But children can sign up. The parents can come in, they'll have forms to sign the children up, and they get a free book from birth until 5 years of age every month. Every month, a new book in their hands.
How incredible is that?
Yes.
And so they'll sign up for that while they're there. And thanks so much to United Way and then, of course, the Dolly Parton Imagination Library for being a part of that. Let's talk about ages. Of course, the thing I want to put on the front side of this, one thing that we always tell parents when we're on the air about this event, you must come with the children, parents or grandparents. This is not a drop-off event. So again, you must stay with your children the whole entire time that you're there enjoying this event. But what ages are we primarily looking at for this?
Thank you for that, because that is very important. Probably 3 to 7 years old, 3 to 8 year olds.
Okay.
We have them come from birth all the way through. We have some special needs that are high schoolers that come through. So whatever the children enjoy, if they enjoy getting out on a Saturday and outdoors, we have a lot of outdoor games like fishing and bubbles and sidewalk chalk and hula hoops. There'll be crazy hair painting.
You think I can get some crazy hair painting, Margaret?
They might try to do something with you. She's pretty good, but I'm not 100% sure it'll work.
Oh, my goodness.
She might get a little bit on your beard.
Maybe a little bit on my beard, get some of that gray out. But, yeah, it is a lot. There's a lot going on outside and inside. I know that Kona Ice is there, so they can purchase Kona Ice and T-shirts and hats that are available. Those are purchases. They're not free, but they are available at this event. So come check that out. Again, get your free book. Compliments of the Kiwanis Club here in Cleveland, and really just enjoy a couple of hours. You're going to bring those children through, the young children through. They're going to have so many activities. They're going to kind of go from station to station doing things. They're going to get that goodie bag. You're going to go home, as I did when my grandson was younger. Every year he always asked me, he calls me Peepaw. He said, Peepaw, did you get my book? Because he's from out of town, so he wasn't able to attend the event, but every year they were gracious enough to give me a book. I would take it to him. We would read that book over and over and over whenever we were together, and that's the kind of memories that a book can do for a family. You sit down before bedtime or on a special time of the day, you open up that book, and let's face it, a lot of times we don't take that time out with our young people anymore like we should. And what you guys are doing, bringing this event like you have been doing for years, and then giving that book for them to take home and be able to have those special times, I think it's an incredible event that Cleveland State is doing.
Thank you. And yes, and this year we actually have, and I think we've had a couple in the past, we have children who attended the event are now volunteering at the event.
Wow, isn't that incredible?
That's goosebumpy.
Yeah, giving back. That's exactly what an event like this does. Again, we're talking about the Happy Birthday Dr. Seuss event that is coming up next Saturday.
Next Saturday.
It'll be here next Saturday. It's the 19th annual from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. That 3 hours flies by every year, and it seems like we just open the doors and get things going, and it's time to go. So again, we hope people will come by and enjoy this. This is a student-led event to bring awareness to early literacy. Also, early childhood students are adding some new activities, as we talked about here. So we hope that you will come out. Now, this is a free event. Everything is free except, like we mentioned, the Kona Ice. And if you want to purchase a commemorative T-shirt or something like that, those are available. But you'll see those, but you don't have to purchase a thing to come out. Just bring your young people and enjoy yourself.
Correct.
And who doesn't like Dr. Seuss?
Absolutely.
And again, tell us the 2 books you're giving out this year.
The Shape of Me and Other Stuff, and the Foot book will be in Spanish.
Okay, so that's good stuff right there. Margaret, thanks so much for coming in and talking to us this morning about it. Anything else that you want to add before we go?
No, thank you. I appreciate all your help, and we'll enjoy seeing you again this year at the event.
Yep, I will definitely be there with a live broadcast. I think we're going to be there starting at 10 a.m. next Saturday on the campus of Cleveland State. Now, as far as logistics, you can park anywhere on the campus that you would like. There is usually really good parking there by the baseball fields and things like that, across the street from the library and places like that, the gym. So just find a place to park. That's free. The event is free. The kids can come dressed up in costumes if they want to. We will have what? Tell me the characters that'll be there this year for pictures.
The characters will be the Cat in the Hat, the Grinch, and Thing 1 and Thing 2.
Okay, so there'll be photo opportunities there. And, of course, if your child is a big fan of Dr. Seuss or any of those characters, hey, they can come dressed up themselves.
Absolutely.
And just enjoy this whole experience of the Happy Birthday, Dr. Seuss, at Cleveland State Community College. All right, well, Margaret, thanks so much for coming by this morning. We'll be there with you next Saturday, and we'll continue to spotlight this event. And congratulations on all the students that make this happen. And thank you to you for continuing on with what Ms. Woods has put together.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
That's going to wrap it up for us on Mix 104.1 and Mix Mornings on Mix TV. We're getting ready to get into the top of the hour newscast here for you. After that, a little bit of commercial break, then back to the music. Bridget will be with you for the midday show a little bit later. I'll be back with you on your way home this afternoon. So enjoy the rest of your Thursday and stay tuned to Mix 104.1 WCLE. Good morning, everybody.